Hi, this is Brendan from Watto Training, and in this tutorial we take a look at TLIC4006 Drive Multi-Combination Vehicle, Section 7, Road Signs. Types of road signs. There are 4 different types of road signs: regulatory signs, warning signs, guide signs, and information signs. Regulatory signs inform you of traffic laws and regulations. They tell you what you, as a Queensland road user, must do by law in different situations where it may not be otherwise obvious. Regulatory signs come in 4 distinct shapes: octagons, rectangles, circles, and triangles. Obeying these signs will help to protect you, your passengers, other motorists, cyclists, and pedestrians. Warning signs. Warning signs let you know that road changes are coming up on your drive. These can be permanent or temporary traffic hazards and obstacles. Warning signs can warn you about merging lanes or added lanes, narrowing of the road, highway and motorway entry and exits, crossings on the road for pedestrians, farm animals and wildlife, roundabouts, stops or giveways, changes to the road's surface or condition, for example road humps, unsealed roads, rain, hail or ice, or falling rocks. Change in the road direction ahead. These warning signs let you know the road is going to change direction. You should drive with caution within the speed limit and follow the conditions of the road. Change in the road direction ahead signs can show you how the road you're on will curve, have a sharp turn or wind for a distance, have an approaching intersection or change in traffic direction, have a steep descent, dip, crest or incline, narrow because of a bridge, have a lane merging or starting, have a recommended exiting speed due to the road direction. Rollovers. Each year in Australia, hundreds of trucks roll over, causing significant loss of life and injuries, damage to vehicles, property and goods. Truck rollovers occur with all types of trucks, but are more common with trucks carrying timber, livestock and bulk liquids. This sign warns that trucks may tip over when driving around the curve of the road or when making a turn. The sign may show the recommended speed limit for heavy vehicles to drive. Studies of rollover crashes in the USA reveal that the following factors contributed to the crashes. Almost half resulted from inappropriate speed when changing direction, that is, on corners, curves, and on and off ramps, the type of road load being carried, the condition of the brakes, driver distraction, that is, inattention, dozing, or falling asleep. To understand how rollover crashes occur, a driver needs to understand the factors involved in rollover crashes, which are speed, center of gravity, braking, and centrifugal force. Let's take a closer look at speed, as it's relevant to this tutorial. The effect of speed on cornering stability, braking distance, and impact forces are all made worse by increased speed. Cornering forces don't just double when the vehicle's speed doubles, they increase by 4 times. A driver needs to filter out distractions and read and interpret road signs, signals, and road markings in general driving. Let's take a look at some examples of road signs. School zones. Some speed limit signs show the times or days that the limit applies, for example in school zones. In some instances, school zones have flashing lights mounted above the signs to help draw drivers' attention to the school zone. Variable speed limit signs. Other variable speed limit signs have a changeable electronic display to show the current speed limit, for example on motorways and in tunnels. These electronic variable speed limit signs seem similar to normal speed signs, except they have illuminated white numerals surrounded by red lights on a black background. On motorways, long bridges and in tunnels, these signs may also be combined with road control signs to direct traffic. CLEARWAY sign. The CLEARWAY sign on the right shows a 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Monday to Friday. Vehicles are not allowed to stop on this section of road, though buses, taxis and limousines may pick up or set down passengers. This sign usually applies in peak hour traffic. The sign will show the hours that it applies. If you park or stop in a CLEARWAY, you may be fined and have your vehicle towed away. Railway crossing signs. These signs let you know there is a railway crossing and a number of tracks at the crossing. Queensland Rail provides information on the safe use of railway crossings. At a railway crossing, when the boom gates are down and the red lights are flashing, you should wait until the red lights stop flashing before driving on. Railway crossing. A driver needs to use scanning techniques to look for trains before proceeding to cross the railway crossing. Apologies for the spelling above. Warning sign. Left lane open, right lane closed. Roadworks signs. Roadworks signs alert you to where roadworks start and end and tell you the speed limit that you must stick to in that area. Roadworks signs are official traffic signs. By law, you must follow them. You must not travel any more than the speed limit speed zone sign advises. In the case on the right, 40 kilometers per hour. When driving through roadworks, you must move into the correct lane or designated area as soon as possible. Slow down to the reduced speed limit if one has been posted. Drive very carefully, look out for road workers, follow road workers' instructions, follow direction of the traffic controller if one is present, watch for vehicles entering or leaving the area, follow all signs, keep a safe distance from all vehicles, barriers, equipment, and road workers. Common causes of incidents in work sites perceived by road workers include motorists violating posted speed limits and driving too fast, distracted driving by motorists, motorists ignoring signage and traffic controllers' instructions, and road workers misjudging or ignoring reversing beepers and ignoring spotters' instructions. End roadwork sign. The end roadwork sign is the last sign you will see when driving through roadworks. It marks the end of the roadworks and tells you that after passing the sign, the road's normal speed limit applies. What should I do at load limit signs? You must not drive past a bridge load limit sign or a gross mass limit sign if the gross mass of the vehicle is greater than that stated on the sign. This usually applies to heavy and long vehicles. For example, on the Kennedy Bridge in Bundaberg. Kennedy Bridge ahead, load limit 42.5 tonne GBM, vehicles over 22.5 GBM. Must not follow closely, minimum of 100 metres apart or pass on bridge. If weight restriction sign is displayed for a road, you must not use that road if the total weight of your vehicle, including its load, is the same as or heavier than the weight shown on the sign. When must I use low gear? On steep routes where the sign indicates trucks and buses must drive in a gear that is low enough to limit the speed of the vehicle without relying on the primary brake. This sign is used in areas such as Cunningham's Gap and the Toowoomba Range. The rule is designed to reduce the incidence of brake fade in heavy vehicles, thereby reducing the potential for serious accidents. Thanks for watching. This has been Brendan from Watto Training.